Alright, that looks like we're working. Gonna test the chair. Is it gonna work? Sometimes it works. Alright. Right then, need to get my house in order, as it were. I have found a pipe. I'm not 100% sure what the pipe is from. If anyone wants to tell me what the pipe is, then please feel free to let me know. Tonight we are sponsored by Copperberg, but not actually sponsored, I just brought it. Right, what are we painting? We're painting this. Is this showing up on there? We got this malarkey again. This, the colours are still very wrong, aren't they? But we shall see. Right, I can't remember what we do. How do we do this? I have an elastic band on my palette. We'll throw that away. Right then. Is this working? I've got this horrible feeling that this isn't working. Someone let me know. I have volume. I can hear things. Let's begin. We'll worry about it later. They'll never know. Right, what am I painting? I'm painting this scroll thing on here. We're going to use one of my favourite brown colours, known as US Field Drab, or Tierra. I've got dirty fingernails today. They're not too bad. I apologise for having dirty nails. There's no excuse. Unless you've been sticking your fingers in the mud, which I kind of have. Thank you, Mr. Frost and Fist. Have I got my wiping rag yet? The old wiping rag in the bin. Oh, went in one shot. Can't complain. Right then. You sound right then. You'll notice my t-shirt tonight is Pac-Man, one of my favourite computer game characters. He almost eats as much as I do. Except he looks a bit better for it. Right, let's begin. Oh, this feels weird. Look at that. Expertly done. If only. I need people to call the ball on the camera angles. If it's wrong, if it needs moving, let me know and I'll ignore you. I'll try and sort it out. I'll see what I can do. So some people, when they paint their strolls, painted a stroll, hold on, I've got an itchy ear hole. Some people, when they paint their scrolls, they seem to be this really nice contrasting effect. I can't do that. I don't know why. I need to pay more attention, I think, in scroll painting class. I'm just going to run this brown and then stick some probably lighter browns in, mix it up. Oh, more comments on YouTube. Thank you to Mr. Frosts and Fists. Very kind of you. For that. One side done. The word on the street is the Titanicus box is hard to get everywhere now. It's sold out all over the show. So if anyone managed to buy it, well done. Anyone who ordered it and has now been told they're not getting it, commiserations. I myself ordered it and I still don't know if I'm getting it. I think we're going to know tomorrow. We're not holding out much hope. If not, I'll get some other bits, because we want to be painting some Titans, don't we, on the stream next week. Of course, Sunday, that would be a lovely day to do it, wouldn't it? But I think it'll be next Monday. Might build it Monday. Right. That's another layer of Bran done. He's painted it Bran. Oh, lovely. My special wiping rag. Hold on a moment. Did I just move that? Right. Okay. We need to mix in a lighter colour. I'm not going to go white, because that would be easy. I'm sure I had like a nice ivory colour somewhere. Maybe I don't. Maybe I do. Where is it? As you can see, I'm always fully prepared. This is a typical day in the office for me. I literally can't find it. I think it's been hiding. Here we go. This is Vallejo Ivory, or Hueso good, and with genuine rust on the inside, I might add. I always find that rust gives it a little bit more texture, which is a lie. That rust shouldn't really be in there. So we'll dump a little bit of that in the mix. Oh, lovely. Give that a mix in. Realise we've put too much ivory in. Typical, isn't it? So I'll thin it a bit. Now I realise I've thinned it too much. Want the day to be alive. Still got to try and put palette cam on here. My next goal. Figured you might want to see what paints I'm using and how I'm mixing it. And everyone can say, it's all wrong. Everything you're doing is very wrong. Okay. There we go. God. Now, have I just put the wrong amount on? Oh, I think that's going to be alright. I think we may just get away with that. Super. One small bit done. Another little bit done. I'm trying to paint it so I leave a nice little dark area in the recess. We all know that's far easier said than done. I think that's a song. Easier said than done. Oh, that's so tight. That was an awkward little bit. There we go, just give that a little tap in on the edge there. Lovely. There we go. I'm just feathering in those highlights there. What time is it now? I think we're a little bit ahead of schedule on the stream. We're about 15 minutes ahead of schedule. That's not bad. That's pretty good. So that'll really annoy those people that wanted to make sure they didn't want to miss the start. Oh dear. Never mind. There wasn't a lot to miss. And then what I normally do is go around the edge of the big scroll. Try not to paint my purple bits. You never want to paint your old purple bit. Done. There we go, there's another layer down. I'll mix a touch more white in there, or ivory I should say. Get it right, get it right. Right. I'll let the paint suck up some of the water, so it'll be a slightly thicker mix as well. There we go. Right. Next round it is. So now we've just got to remove that, bring that highlight back a bit. I mean, some people would probably blend this. Some people are better painters than I am. I'll stick to my feathering method. Okay. Wonderful. Have you ever done that thing where you just put your hand in your palette? I nearly did that there. Oh, I think I nearly sodded up my previous layer. We got away with it. Thought it was going to be the music from Top Gun then. Oh, just went against the grain, as it were. We need some names for the, what's it called? The knight, for his name badge. What are we going to call him? Any suggestions? Then please give us a clue. One side done. On the other side, there we go. We really are coming along nicely. Right, what was I going to do next? Hold on a momento. I need a drink. It's quite warm in here already. Okay. Right, we can do another layer on here. I think I'm going to go straight to the ivory now, and then maybe leave it at that. No, I don't know. I think it needs another layer of the same. Looking at it, I'm going to do that. What's an extra couple of minutes, eh? There we go. Wonderful. It's got hair in it. There's always a bit of fluff or dust or something, isn't there, laying about in the air. See if we can remove that. There he is. There we go. Right, to the last layer. Zoltan Gal. Hello, Zoltan Gal. Is anyone lurking in the chat but not speaking today? There's always a couple of lurkers. Oh, I know what I need to do. Apologies again. Literally can't remember how to do it now. Bugger it, I can't remember how to do it. Never mind, I'll do that later. Oh God. My ivory just smeared every... Why is this here? I'm going to put that. Come there! Oh. Right. The last highlight layer for the scroll. We're still on the lookout for potential knight names if anyone has an idea. Good night, Mr. Stompy, Bobby, whatever you Which way does this go? Always refer to your box art. Okay. That's the top, is it? Alright. See, this is the top, it goes that way. I looked at it and thought it went that way, but no, it goes this way up. That's alright, we need that for which way to put the highlights. Lovely, that's one bit. There we go. Is the next bit done? It looks nice with the white contrast. Ivory, I should say. Well, I think so anyway. Other people may disagree. Try and pick out that little sharp corner. Like that. And although that's on the bottom, still needs a bit of highlighting, just like that. Wonderful. So far, it's going well. You never know. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. Or as I once knew a chef who got quite upset and said that the term isn't the proof is in the pudding, but the proof of the pudding is in the eating. There you go. Proof of the pudding is in the eating. Done. Have I just done that wrong? I'll hide that. They'll never know. Do that little sharp point. There it is. Just like that. Now I've got to do the edges. So I'll do a white line or an ivory line around the edge and then feather it in on the way back round. My usual method. I'll try and do some textured brush strokes so it looks a bit more leathery, I suppose is the word. Like that. Has the brush got a bit of mank on it now? I think my tip has got a bit of tripe and gruel on it. There we go. I think we can successfully say that that part was successful, although I'm not 100% happy. I want to do a little bit more highlighting on the corners. Like that. Pick them out. There we go. How long did it take you to paint this scroll? About an hour was the answer. Why? I kept fiddling. There we go. Now it's done. Done. Ish. Once we get the name on there, Big Boy, Stompy, Grumpy Robot Man, whatever we want to call him, it should look better, hopefully. Where is the... Okay, we've got a little delay there, have we? But this delay isn't as delayed as this delay. Interesting. 25 minutes to paint that scroll. Some people paint entire models in that time. How they do know? Am I drunk? How they know that already? I give up. Right, scroll's done. So what have we got so far? We have a scroll, a hat carrier, his helmet, the nubs, and this crotch plate. Next up is two smaller parts. Okay, let's move these over. They're on the done pile. Lovely. And we shall get out the next smallest parts, which appear to be these thingamajiggamies here. Now, what would you call these? I'm not entirely sure what I'd call those. It's still a bit. There's a bit, isn't it? I think these are his thigh plates. I think so. We're going to go with thigh plates. Okay, first up, we're going to go for the gold. I'm going to repaint that gold trim around the edge there. We're going to use some Retributor armour. Yeah. Can't read very well upside down. I apologise. The skill that I need to improve on. Yeah. One of my favourite metallic paints is Retributor armour. Normally covers quite nicely. Oh, too much water. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Anyone knows the movie reference, then you can have 10 internet points. Right. Are these in an acceptable position to paint? They're going to have to be. So anyone who was watching the other night knows how I painted this gold. It was the... They obviously might have a better memory than I do because I actually can't remember. Painted it gold. Gave it a wash of Agrax Earthshade and the purple wash mix. Repainted it gold. And then a Griffon Sepia wash, or Griffon Sepia, Griffon Sepia. If anyone knows the correct term, then please feel free to let me know. Is that chat working? Get this going on here. Mostly along here. Done. Nice little tip. Super. Now I've got to do that awkward inside edge. See, it's very easy to go over the lines when you do this inside edge painting. Not the easiest. Kinda has to be done. That's coming out alright actually, I'm pretty happy so far. Happy boy. Being a Norfolker, like me. Am I working off camera? This is the big worry of mine. Ink's dry. Might have to get some of that dry and retard stuff. I'm going to bring that camera very slowly that way. Just a tad. What I try to do is just paint around the edges of those what do you call it? Edges of gold designs. It's not easy. We're not doing too bad. Oh, that was worrying. I thought I'd fucked it up then. Excuse my language. Right, here's some drunk people outside the house. No, it's not drunk people, it's seagulls. Okay. Sounded like drunk people, might as well be drunk people. Stealing people's chips and shitting on their heads. One done. One to go. How is everybody this evening? Anybody watching and not chatting? Please feel free to say hello. Oh, I didn't give him a blow off, did I? That's what I haven't done. I am a stupid twat sometimes. Whew. Got an itchy arm. I'm sweating like a lunatic tonight. Right, I think that's done. Now we've got to stick the wash on. I'll just go around the edges. There we go, ready for the wash. It looks like that camera up there is a touch too high. There we go. That may be better. Why is it so warm is my question. Hold on a minute, I just need to do a photo. Right. Okay. Oh, someone has joined us. The unprofessional hobbyist. Is that a name by choice? Well, someone said you weren't a professional. I believe that you are a genuine professional. What am I looking for here? Washers. What are we going to use? Agrax Earthshade. No, we can't use that, can we? We've got to mix it with the purple. And if I remember correctly, we may have a small issue in the fact that there is little to no purple left. So it may come unstuck. Or I might have some of the other purple wash. We shall see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, to begin with, I better put this wash on. What was it, 4 to 1? I can't remember. 2, 3, 4. Tetris music. I think it's from a Commodore Amiga. I don't know if you know what one of those is. I think they were big in the UK. I don't know where you are from. Separate real life and the hobby. Are you telling me that the hobby isn't real life? Right, let's mix these two up. Now, I had a designated wash brush yesterday, didn't I? Yep, I have this tape on here. Now this is either going to go really well or really badly. Hold on. If you'll excuse me for a moment. Right, just in case. Look at that filth. Got a worm in the end of my brush. Ah, unprofessional hobbyist. See, this is the man who asks me about the gun truck conversion thing I have backlogged. Am I right, or am I completely barking up the wrong tree? The Ukraine is a long way away. That gun truck, it's laying under the sofa downstairs in a box, and I look at it, I think I've got a brilliant idea for that. And then everything else keeps happening, doesn't it? We keep getting these Knights coming out and Titans, and then we had the summer, which meant that I couldn't paint because it was just too damn hot. I mean, it's hot up here now. It's like raining outside. An alarm. I wondered how you knew. It was like, it's far too organised. Which brushes do I prefer? These are Winsor and Newton Series 7s. Except I use the Series 7 miniatures, so I find them have a little bit more control. But I think some people just use the normal 7s, don't they? I think that'll do for that. It will get done one day, it's on the list. It's like I need to quit the day job and catch up on everything. But I was just going to use it as like a bit of scenery for the Knight base project in the end. Put some eagles on it and things. Try and 40k it up a little bit. God knows what it would look like in the end. There's a few. There's a few pigs. There goes one. Look now. You look. Yeah, you missed it. Oh no, I think that's just my neighbour. Pigs might fly. It's true. Alright, got those washers on. Got to around the edge, haven't I? And what is Mr. Unprofessional Hobbyist painting at the moment? There we go. Those bits are done until they're dry. What's next? The two next smallest part. Ah, more bits. Death Corp. Is it Death Corpse or Death Core? How is this pronounced? I never did know. I always feel like I should know. Death Corp, Death Core, Death Corpse. And some more gold. They are nice models. I've never tried to paint one of those myself. Best not to think too much about them or they'll be on the list. Is this force for you, or is it for these people, or are you just going to paint it up for them to play with? Look at the dust on this. Oh, I need to sort out a new chair. This one feels too high. It's stooped too much. And the core. My little brush. Oh, Forge Bane. Who's So I guess you've got a Necron guy and a Mechanicum guy. Your other two players. There's some people in this chat lurking that refuse to speak. Let's see if we can lure them out. Maybe they're listening intently to Death Corp. Number 1, Krieg. Number 2, there's 4 of you. Okay. Eldar. What craft world is Mr. Eldar going to be painting? I'm going to guess my Miara. Or is it my Mira? That's alright. -1 to hit. Are they all -1 to hit? Is that like their Craft World special rule? I'm intrigued now. Who do you think is going to run away with it? I don't know what the Necrons or Mechanicum... Actually, I don't really know what anyone's like in 40k anymore. I've played like 3 games since they changed edition. Meant to play loads more and never did. So I only played when the indexes came out. But what they're like now, I don't know. Ah, handicapping is clever. And as you're writing the campaign, you can do whatever you feel. Creed get reinforced. Double their force for free. A newly discovered... What was the name of that planet that actually did just get recently discovered? In real life, I mean. And when I say recent, I probably mean within the last 10 years. That's how bad my memory is nowadays. I think everything was a couple of weeks ago. Oh, that was in 1940. Oh, I thought it was last week. Not my anus, not Uranus, no. There's another one, they like found another system. Kepler, was it Kepler? I can't remember. Kepler rings a bell. Uranus. Who got the knight from the Forgebane box? The Mechanicum man. There we go. Purple armband of sorts. Okay, here we go. Next round. Where's my washers dry? They are nice models, those little knights, I think. Although some people I know despise them. But I suppose it's all subjective in the end, isn't it? We painted them a long time ago, it feels. How many points does an Armiger knight cost nowadays? They were about 200 odd, weren't they, when they first came out? I think they may have got a reduction if I remember correctly. Second and third edition. See, I remember this. I remember second edition becoming third edition. I also remember first becoming second. I remember being in the shops just as first edition was dying off. It was very strange, the stuff that used to be around them. And it used to be very characterful. If that makes any sense. Really quite weird, quite strange, very interesting. And then second, so they realised a lot of kids quite enjoyed it. And then we had that lovely red era, didn't we, when everything was red. That might be why I hate the colour red so much. Hidden mould lines is very good. I'd like to know what the mould lines are like on those new Titans. I haven't seen anyone build one yet or paint one. I should probably watch a video or two. See if there's any tricks and tips. Marines of Elder. Oh yeah, there was a Shuriken catapult marine, wasn't there? They were the days. And everything had like a Harlequin style paint job. I was going to paint his leg with a load of checks down it. From the Wargamer. Who is the Wargamer? What video are we referring to? I hope you're going to tell me this is something to do with really retro stuff. That sounds very exciting. I want to see it. Aha, that is very kind. I shall have a look at that later. Looking forward to that. Oh, we heard this song the other night. And I couldn't tell what movie it was from. And someone knew. Am I painting out a camera again? I'm quite naughty with this. Let's see if I can bring it this way a bit. There we go. The Blue Brothers, that's it, Blues Brothers. I think the Blue Brothers sounds like some sort of shady adult movie. The Blue Brothers. The Brothers Blue. Everybody. Wasn't that the words to the oh, what's the English TV show where they're all in a hospital on BBC One? Right, here we go. Let's get a wash on this. I just need to dry my hair for a moment. Is it really loud, or is it actually okay for the eardrums? Use my little wash brush. And we hope the wash hasn't dried. It hasn't. A little bit of water in there. But it's sort of lifted the paint off the palette. That is bizarre. Did you know? Casualty. That is it. Yeah, there was a... Now I'm going off on a tangent. There was a Casualty song. What was it? Casualty? That they used to play. It was like a dance song and it had everybody was the words. They just keep saying everybody, everybody, everybody. That was literally it. I do apologise for breaking your ears. It was not my intention. Oh, bye-bye, Brothers Blue. I missed that edge. Some more dabs on the old rivet nuts. That is it. That is it. Did you remember that or did you Google that? Oh, now I need to hear that. And there's like a man just like jumping around at the front on the video. How did you remember that? What a title to remember it. Whatever happened to Progress and whatever happened to Boy Wonder? It's on my playlist. Is that legit, genuine, or is this a falsification, as it were? One Funk MCs, freestyler, that was very good. There was, all comes from the same era, doesn't it? Lock and Load, that was a brilliant one I used to like. Used to go to some old parties and do some underage drinking. No, it wasn't underage. Legal drinking. To Blow Your Mind by Lock and Load, I think was what it was. Used to love that. None of this rubbish they play nowadays. My grumpy old man statement for the day. I used to play good music when I was a boy. Now it's all shit and noise. Oh shit. Cock up, cock up. I think we may have saved that. Reapply, reapply. But are you a dad? This is the question. What day is it tomorrow? Tuesday. I'm very concerned I'm going to run out of purple wash. Unless I've got some laying about. Is Carroburg Crimson similar to Drucci Violet? That one's more purpley, this one's more red. 6 months old, I remember those days. My little one was 6 months old. I'm surprised you're even awake. I remember being absolutely shattered. Hang on, is that why you moved to the Ukraine to get away? Fuck this shit. I'm going abroad. Where is it? Oh, oh, oh. Leviathan purple. But wonder what I'm doing here. I'm looking at it and like, that has gone bad. That looks like... That's no good. Let's have a little look in there. I don't look so bad from here. Oh, have you ever smelt one of these washes? They stink. Has it got a use by date on it? Oh, it'll make you quite ill drinking that. Bin. What's the Ukraine like? Is it nice? I suppose it's alright if you speak the lingo. I wouldn't have a clue. I don't know how to speak ukulele. I'm trying to find a... Oh yeah, you can't smell it, can you? It should. We should get smell-o-vision. I feel it would be only fair. No. Yeah, I would do it for £100 if I trusted you to pay the money. I'm easily bought in that way. I'm looking for an alternative purple. I can't see anything yet. No, I think I'm gonna have to leave the house tomorrow and leave the house. I've got to leave the house anyway. Ah, the winter is FC UK cold. That's because they do have very cold air conditioning units in FC UK. I have noticed in our local shop. Right, that one's done. That one's done. We're going to do that. We're going to carry on with these. Now, can you remember what I had to do after the wash had dried? This is the question. Because I can't. I remember. I remember. So you enjoy your mother-in-law then? Is she a nice lady? My gold's gone already. Maybe I should get one of those wet palette things. Here we go. Here we go. It annoys me that the paint goes off really quickly. I do need a whiteboard. I can put it here, but I won't be able to get. Look at those cobwebs up there. Can you see those? I'll have to get those down later. Why is she testing? Did I put any water with that? I don't know. I'm losing the plot here. I think I've screwed up my gold. The whiteboard sounds very professional. Something I'm not likely to be. Oh, that's alright, I'm happy with that. That's alright, we've got a nice translucency there on the layer. God, that sounds professional, doesn't it? Are you painting yourself at the moment? I mean, like actually just painting stuff, not painting your own body. I used to watch streams and paint. Yeah, legit. That sounds good. genuine faux professional. There we go. I do love painting around the nuts. Ah, the organiser box. See, if you'd have told me yesterday, I threw one of those away. I was cleaning out my cupboard and I thought, I don't use that anymore. I'll launch it. They all used to have little labels. There was like a head drawer, a leg drawer, a spare weapons drawer. The days when I thought I was more organised than I actually was. But it feels nice, if I remember correctly, to get it all organised like that. The back of my hand is really itching. Do you have B&Q in the Ukraine? They have Q&B. That was my Ukrainian accent, by the way. There we go. This is quite a satisfying little task here. If I go around all these nuts, eventually, are they nuts or rivets? Why would you only use the power tools once? Is it because they're shady and they break down, or you sort of use it and then never need it again? Done it. There we go. Now this bit. Oh, right round the edge. Lovely. Just like that. I'm gonna be efficient. I can do two of these at once. Here we go. Oh, this wash isn't 100% dry. We are living on the edge here. And why are you coming back to the UK? Are you bringing your wife, child and stepmother with you? She said she really wanted to come and she couldn't wait for you to bring her. Oh, you managed to get hold of it, did you? You didn't get one of the emails saying sorry, we took your order, but we can't fulfill it, that a lot of people are getting. Bit of closed show music here. You're old enough to remember the closed show? Well, I don't know if it is the closed show music, but it sounds like it. Yeah, she's I really want to go to the UK with you, Mr. Unprofessional Hobbyist. I think I'd have a lovely time harassing you for the rest of your life. There we go. That one, why was that one easier than the other ones? The wash isn't even dry yet. This is proper living on the edge. Why are they there? Let me move them over that side. Ah. Yeah, excuse me, I'm trying to sort out my earphones. Yeah, we have a local shop who's ordered us all a copy. We've ordered 7 between us, and I've got this horrible feeling that none of us are getting it. Because I didn't get the impression that they were really on it. It's like, yeah, I'll order that in the middle of the week, don't worry, they never run out of stuff like that. That's why I wanted to get this Knight done. The plan before the summer got hot was to finish this Knight just in time for those Titans. Ah, I haven't highlighted the nubs, have I? Stupid boy. Well, what I'll do, if I didn't manage to get it, I'll just order a Warlord, a pack of the little Knights, and maybe the big scenery box, or maybe the rules box, I don't know. And then, you know, I only really want 1 Warlord anyway, so 2 would have been a bonus. But it's just nice to get it all for a bit of a cheaper price. Especially if you think later on you're going to buy it. Have they underestimated demand again? Hello, Lena. Is this your wife on here, Mr. Unprofessional Hobbyist? I should come and check up on you. Okay, I think I can get away with that. Let's stick some more washers on. I just need a drink because it's rather warm. Okay, what am I after? What am I after? Not your wife, so it's a another person. Yeah, there was a lot of people saying that they thought it was going to be far too expensive, didn't they? I'm not buying that. That's too expensive. And here we are with the first time I've ever seen people saying they're not going to get their orders because it's too popular. Maybe everyone was pretending it was too expensive. Yeah, don't buy that, it's too expensive. Cerveza, I do apologise, I do not know how to pronounce that word. Cerveja. Cervezar. I don't know. I use my we're going for the sepia wash now. If you can see that, look, this is my dirty gold trick. I'm going to bung that all over my bits. Hopefully we'll get a nice bit of blend around the nuts. Do the streams help you keep burnout? Yeah, this is correct. These streams are very good for my mojo. The worst bit for the mojo was that hot weather. I literally couldn't be up here. It just felt, you know, I just wanted to lay around in my pants, as it were. Ah, beer. No, it wasn't beer, it was cider. It was flavoured cider. I'm glad we've got an educated man in here. Yeah, they say it's expensive, and then they do go and buy a pair of Calvin Klein pants for twice the money. It's all subjective, isn't it? What is perceived value? It's only worth what you're willing to pay for it, but the amount of hours I'll get out of it. You know, was it 170 quid? I'd get at least, I was going to say at least 10 hours out of it, but I'd say maybe 50 hours. And you got to build it all, paint it all. That would take me God knows how long. And then after that, you get your game time. Maybe if you bought it and left it in a box and didn't do anything with it. There we go. Another bit done. Yeah. They wouldn't come back there if you sent me your copy. This is the problem. They may have got accidentally lost in the post somewhere, along with that £100 and your stepmother. This song is annoying me already. Can anyone press skip so we can listen to Progress featuring the Boy Wonder and everybody? Oh, I think I just cocked it up. I love it when you go over the lines. But yeah, it's good for the mojo. Until I did this one, I used to watch other ones which used to keep it up, as it were. If you keep your mojo up, you can get all sorts done, can't you? But when it's dead, very hard to get back. I found variation was good. You know, if you stick to one army, you... Ian Van Dalt, Castles in the Sky. See that? That sounds familiar. I'm trying to rack my brain and see if I can remember that. It's all got to be around the same era, like the very late 90s, early 2000s. DJ Jean and the Launch, Alice DJ, and Do You Think You're Better Off Alone, I think was the... That was a good song. And DJ Decline and what was a pipe smoking song? 33 is still a youngster. What was that pipe smoking song that I can't remember? Have you got a light pole and all that malarkey? I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigars. I don't smoke a pipe. There we go. Those parts are done. We'll stick them on the done pile. Rosella. I've never heard that. What's next? Rosella. Everybody's free to wear sunscreen. A bit of Cerveza. Cerveza. Maybe it has it written on there somewhere. No. Apparently, pregnant women mustn't sniff flowers. That's what that looks like. Oliver, you're not alone. See that? That doesn't ring a bell either. Right, then bits are done. We're whizzing through. We are whizzing through. Rank 1 and Airwave I always remember liking. Oh, hello. We've got a problem here. There we go. We can do this. 2 legs. Covered in dust. Homework. It's not a bad idea. My homework is to try and remember all these songs. Now, do I want to paint these on a holder of sorts? This is my question. What have I got here? I've got these. Manky old... What's the word? Manky old paint pots. There we go. Ooh! That nearly fit. I'm going to go that way. Look at that! It's almost like it was made to fit on that way. And then you hear that noise as you break one. Dowel rods. Oh, I don't have anything that high tech. I need to put some more over the edge. Why did that one work and this one doesn't? Oh, fudge packers. Alright, I need to make it bigger. Got more sticking area. This is official Games Workshop blue tack here. £19 per pea-sized ball. Alright, let's build this up. There's still some other people lurking in the chat. They always refuse to speak. Why is this? Hello, lurkers. Please announce yourselves. Maybe I've fucked it up so you can't actually chat. That's more than likely. I'll probably put a setting somewhere where only 3 people are allowed to chat at once. Alright, this is going to be... Let's start painting these, they're going to fall over. See it now? Maybe. Alright, my man. Have a nice evening. We shall see you soon. I'll have a look at your links later. There's some dirt there. The bizarre texture on the right of this leg. Hide that up, no one will ever know. There's a bit of muck stuck to his nut. What are we going to do? We'll disguise that when we get the wash on. Come out alright. I'm pretty happy with that. Now we've got to do the inside of that trim. And that is the awkward bit. That worries me doing that lip. Nothing worse than going over the line. Have we got any more things with gold trim? I have to do them all at the same time. Oh, running out of gold paint again. To paint this at a weird angle so I can see the light shining on the bits I haven't done. Sounds like golden axe. Ooh! Big beard painting. Everybody say hello to big beard painting. Big beard painting has just smashed everyone's eardrums. Do some more gold paint, I think. Actually, use this up this other bit here. Big beard painting, if you're out there, thank you very much. Bit of a funny colour on the inside of these legs, isn't it? There we go. One leg done. And we're on to the next one. The old retributive gold. Texture. Here we go again, another lap of the trim. There's a little gash in there. Looks like I've damaged it with my knife or something at some point. We'll hide that up, they'll never know. Oh, got gold, smeared my piece. Lovely. It's very warm in here. Let's turn the heater on. Now I've got that awful bit to do. Painting that little trim line outside first, get the easy bit done. Oh no, I've got gold paint on my finger. Where has that come from? I haven't been touching it up. This needs tapping down a touch more. Maybe. There we go. Awkward bit again. Went down there quite nicely. Oh, a little bit over the line there, but I don't think they'll ever know. How is everybody this evening? I hope everybody is happy. Not sweating their tits off like me. I'm sure it was cooler earlier in the day. Never mind. Not going to worry about it. Done. Oh, I nearly overextended there. Smeared my piece again. Paint is drying so quick. There we go. All ready for the wash mix. I can see some lurkers there in the chat. Is there any particular reason you're not chatting? I've just noticed that scrolling message going along there that I've put along the bottom of the stream feed. Yeah, the link is wrong. Perhaps I better sort that out. I'm not going to do that tonight. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll let some people use their imagination, see if they can figure out what the issue is. It's not a big deal. Well, they might notice it. I can see it. Right, wash. Wash up. No, it's not. I don't want to do those bits next. I don't want to do them. No, let's do it. We'll do those bits. These look like. Have you ever seen the movie Batteries Not Included? And they look like the little flying things that land, walk about. But they also play a lovely tune. There's a lot of dust on those. Shouldn't be too hard to so, oh, lightheaded, alcohol and blowing. I don't know how this stream is going to work when we have to get the airbrush out. Guess we'll have to wait and see. I might just have to mount my camera higher. The last thing we want to do is get airbrush jizz all over it. If you're ever unsure, consult your box art. Yeah, what is this? What the hell am I painting? My window open. I hear my neighbours. One bit done. Excuse me. Really coming up to the 2-hour mark. We have been whizzing through this tonight. There we go, ready for washers. We need some more cerveza or chavaza. Cerveza. I don't know how to pronounce it. Cerveza? Cerveza? Let me take another picture. All about the pictures. Oh, hold on. Right, what are we doing next? Empty. More required, please. If someone would like to send me some more of that, they'd be very kind. Right, let's mix up some wash. How to do that, I asked. I don't know. God, I'm getting itchy hands. I think I've been bitten by the bullshit bug. Need some of this. We're going to mix up a wash with Drucci Violet or Violet and Agrax Earthshade. Surprised this is so full, it must be new. Can anyone remember the mix? Oh, excuse me. Full of gas and air. 1, 2. That is dirty in there. Filth. And then 4 of the other. Need to change my water. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that was wrong, you stupid boy. The mix. I just did my mix wrong. We can rescue that. So that now needs to be another 10 drops. We'll just use it up. This Drucci Violet now finished. Gone. Finito. Done. All from screwing up a wash. Okay. That's working so far. Can't complain. Ah, mucho plata. I better not get a run. I'm concerned I'm going to get a run. How is everybody this evening? Is everybody happy? Oh. Okay. That was better than the other one already. Lovely. Oh shit, I know I haven't done. Those other bits were wrong, I haven't finished them. I'm getting ahead of myself. I am a bad, bad person. Stupid person. That's alright. We can go back and do that. That won't be too much of an issue. I think it's only the knee pad or the shin pad ones. The other ones shouldn't need highlighting. These ones obviously do. Oh. There we go. It's got more wash on it than that one. This one needs even an upper touch. There we go. Wonderful. We'll put the wash on this trim thing. I don't know what this thing is. I think I was going to paint the middle silver. It's got a lens on it. I'll do that bit silver, and then that little bit with a skull will be purple. We'll figure that out when we get there. We'll get these gold bits done. Lovely. Right, so while all those washes dry for the next 6 years, so I want to put a bit more on there. Actually, I don't know why, because I repaint that, don't I? I'll let those dry. And we'll wheel out another part. Okie doke. Where am I at? You'll excuse me, I just want to change my water. It's a bit filthy. There we go, much cleaner. Oh, he fell off the chair. I'm not drunk, honest. Right. They're dry. What are the bits I did wrong? These bits. Done them wrong, you have. See if we can sort them out. I've got really itchy bits. What's going on? Right. Where am I up to in the world? We've got to highlight this little bit here and this bit here. We can do that. We can do that. 1 to 1. Easy. We're going to use Vallejo Model Colour Violet or Violetta, and we're going to mix that 1 to 1 with Model Colour White or Blanco. I think Blanco was a character in Street Fighter 2. Waiting for someone to say it's not Street Fighter 2. It's Street Fighter 2.5.7. Thought I just saw a spider run up my leg then. About to be very excited. I've got an itchy ear hole. Bit more water. There we go. Right. See if we can highlight this without cocking it up. Well, it worked. That one's done. Easy. Now we need the lighter highlight. We still need a name for this knight. We're struggling with a name. We need a name for the scroll thingy on his chest. The scroll. We need a name for the knight. What should we call him? Call him Dilbert. Oh, this purple paint smells well nice. Why does purple paint smell so nice? This is a question I have for someone. There we go, that one is done. I don't know if you can see that, just got to highlight the white side. There we go. That one is done. This little purple part here. Don't know if you can see that. Right, we'll highlight that white one. Lovely. What am I doing? Oh yeah, highlighting the white. How are we going to do this? Nice edge. And there. Oh, 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 oh. It's come out alright. Well, I did fuck up that nub. Fucked up the nub. But other than that, we're good to go. Once we get a wash on there, you'll never notice it. Not a wash, my weathering. Some oil paint washing. That's those two bits done. Don't go back on the done pile. I can finish these off. That wash dry. But it's dry enough to get away with. Seems to me like this brush is getting wrecked. Seems alright. Bolder strokes, that's what it's all about. Now this brush has got a little hair hanging out. We'll have to do something about that in a minute. There it is. Did we get it? Oh. Now we need the lighter highlight colour. And a smaller brush. There we go. One's done. Ooh. Dead arm, dead leg. How are we doing? We've probably got another 5 minutes left. Put another gold layer on this bit. Remind me to get some more purple wash tomorrow. Oh shit! You know it's getting late when you're throwing paints around the table. Another trim done. Already do the gold on the other one, yeah. I'll do that while I'm here. Oh, it is warm. How is everyone this evening? Is everyone still happy? There we go, 2 down. But you might want to have a little look what I've been doing. What I've been doing. That's what I've been doing, boy. I love it when my Norfolk accent pops up. A little beetle walking past. Well, I don't know whose beetle that is. I hope that's not a venomous animal. It's going to come and bite me on the leg. Are there any beetle experts here? Here it comes. It's coming. You may be able to see it on the chat very quickly. Here it comes. No, don't climb. There he is. Look. What is that? Better not get stuck in my paint. Lovely. That bit done. Now we'll stick some washers on. You can't even see what I'm doing on there. We really need like a done bits pile. So we want to see what we're doing. Concern my brush. Got one little stray hair somewhere. That wasn't a hair, it was one of them bits of paint that just bobbled on the end. Not a great tip. Just tip better. Right. The other one might be better. What's it on? 4. I lost the plot. What was I doing? Oh yeah, washers. Wash time. Right, we've got to wash those bits, wash those bits. Right, if you excuse me, it's going to get noisy. I'm trying to be as sensitive to your ears as I can possibly be. I'm doing this under the table, burning my leg. What else can you do? Done. I do apologise. Right. Wash, brush. I do like the sepia wash on gold. Just give it a nice aged look. Let's do the tops and the ends. There we go. That's pretty good, in my opinion. There we go, another one done. A bit too much pooling there. Put that on the other side. Happy with it so far. Done for tonight. We have the last wash on those gold bits. Don't know if you can see those. So next up, the only bits of trim. We've got to do the big bit, and after that. I've got all the metal bits to do, you see, I completely forgot about those. And then we have these two shoulder pads. The dustiest shoulder pads in the land, we still have those to do. So. And the missiles. So we have a fair few hours work to go out yet, but thank you all very much for coming, and I shall see you all tomorrow. I think we're going to do a little stream around 5:30 to about 6:30. So yeah, we'll see you then.